up here right now. Krista's with the winner, Joey Hughes.
All right, Joey, congratulations. You dominated there at the end of that one. Tough competition. Coach said you've been most consistent in this 400. Why is that?
I don't know. I guess it's the God in me. You heard the song Mary Mary, but I just been blessed to run. It's my passion. So running and running and running. I'm so tired I can't even really think. And excited, I don't know.
And excited to run with your teammates here now at USC, but also a former teammate in high school as well. Mr. Nellam's back, I see.
Yeah, Bryshawn is one of the reasons I came to SC. So by him being able to practice with him still, it's like our 8th year running together. So it's like, you know, a tradition for me. I'm more comfortable at practice with him. It's a lot of help.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Barry, back up to you.
All right, a very impressive win for Turquoise Thompson. Well, you talked about her at the beginning of this program. She hits the last hurdle and still doesn't seem to bother her. And she's with Krista Blunk.
Turquoise, congratulations. What a race for you. The wind had picked up. Was it a factor at all?
It definitely was a factor, but I try not to think too hard about it and just run it like the wind didn't exist.
Your mom's been your coach your entire career. You're a freshman now at UCLA. How's the adjustment been getting the college system down?
Oh my goodness, you wouldn't even believe. It's definitely hard. Like, college is no joke. It's definitely a big upgrade. Not to say, you know, that the training I was getting from my mother wasn't already great, but college is a whole nother level.
Well, congratulations. It looks like you've got it down pretty well here.
2010 men's and women's track and field championships. Krista Blunk right now is with somebody who changed the face of his event, Dick Fosbury.
Well, I'm here with Dick Fosbury, a gold medal winner in the 1968 Mexico City Games, as well as a former Oregon State standout. And Dick, you also are probably most known for the Fosbury flop. You were a high jumper and you created that technique. Did you realize what an impact the technique would have on this sport?
No, not really. I always assumed that there might be a couple of jumpers that could use the style, but I had no idea that it would eventually turn out to be the ultimate style that every high jumper in the world would use. But I'm very proud to have made a contribution to the sport, and it's great to see the men and the women out here doing really well at the Pac-10.
How did you take on the technique? Why did you feel there was a need for it? And then how did other athletes respond to it as well when you brought it into the games in '68?
Well, the reason I developed a different technique is I started with the scissors style, which was an ancient style from the first Olympic Games, and where the jumper does a scissor kick over the bar, but you're sitting up over the bar. It's easy, but it's not very efficient. And so in order to jump higher, I had to transform the technique. And I did that by trying to lift my hips up. I dropped my shoulders back. And that first day I went from sitting over the bar to laying out flat on my back, improved by ½ a foot. And then the next 2 years, just by intuition, once again, I started to lead with my shoulder, eventually turning my back to the bar, and I was flexible along my back axis so I could arch over the bar, and the technique worked. It really didn't gain that much attention by the other jumpers until after I won the gold in Mexico City in '68. And then it was all these kids that took over, and they were the ones that revolutionized the event.
Well, Dick, I know the Oregon State program's getting ready to start things back up again, so thank you, and I know they're very proud of you, and I'm sure you're a big influence to them.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And what a great